Hi, this is John West Coast Connects. We reached out and promised this free video, so here it is. I'm going to keep things really short and sweet. Just want to show you 3 tips that you guys can do to really maximize your traffic online. So, with that, let me get started. Not sure if you got some issues here. It looks like with some different plugins that you have on WordPress, it really won't affect stuff that I'm talking about today, but you might want to clean that up just for aesthetic purposes. Um, Looking through your site, you have a pretty standard site, looks pretty good. A lot of good things you have going on here. You got the contact us right from the start, embedded video, which is always fun. Form submits at the bottom. So, there's a lot of good things that you're doing here. The one thing I would say is that there's just not a ton of content here. And content is anything you can highlight, whether pictures, text. In this instance, I'm talking about text. And the reason why you want a lot of content is you want to be found for a lot of keywords. And you are being found for 49. A lot of it has to do with your name, but you do have a lot of buyer intent keywords: commercial roofers, Albuquerque, commercial roofing, Albuquerque roofers. But as you can see here, you're just too far back to really get any volume. So you're on the second page, middle of the second page, and you're not getting much traffic there. Top of the third page or middle of the third page, really, bottom of the third page, top middle of the fourth page. So as you just don't really get a lot of traffic, that far back. So if I wanted to rank for even say this commercial roofers Albuquerque, I would have that as a heading somewhere. I would have it within my text. I would even save an image as that keyword. So instead of this being saved as like Sunset Roofing, it would be saved as Albuquerque Roofers or Roofing Companies Albuquerque or Commercial Roofers Albuquerque or whatever it may be. So content's super important, not only for having those keywords, getting those keywords in there, but also for ranking purposes, because Google has an algorithm to determine what websites get ranked higher than others. And one of the factors within that algorithm is content, not only quality of content, but also quality as well. So the more content you have, the more likely you are to be an expert in your field in Google's eyes. And that's kind of one of the reasons why content's so important. So content's really important, specifically for ranking and ranking for those keywords that we talked about. My second tip would just be to continue to build up the strength of your Google business profile and really give yourself a variety of different ways in which to, rank. So as you can see here, when people go to like any given search, right, there's a variety of ways in which they can convert. These local ads are a great way to get traffic. You know, uh, and not only that, but when you run these local ads, they're a little bit more expensive than Google ads, but they close at a much higher conversion because you're getting charged for actual calls rather than clicks, or people can look through your stuff and not convert, but these are actual calls. And then the same thing with Google ads that are above this fold. Usually they're just another way to get people to your site, and a lot of times there's a certain amount of people that click on the first thing they see, and for those people it's a great way to capture that. And then some people come down here to the map pack, they want to find somebody that's local, so they use these Google My Business listings. As you can see here, most of them are pretty close to a 5-star rating, and the reviews definitely, most of them are a lot higher than you in terms of quantity. That's not saying that reviews really make or break you putting this, getting to the top. There's a lot of factors involved, but you definitely want to, beat your competition in every facet and every aspect. And reviews are one way to do that. Getting yourself in the top three definitely would be big, and then ranking organically. So if you're giving yourself a variety of different avenues in which for people to convert and people to see you, you're going to maximize the amount of traffic you get for any specific keyword. So that would be my second tip. My last tip would just be to improve the strength of your site. So you do have 113 referring domains that are sending you 512 links. 72 of those are do follow links, and you have a decently strong site. 24 and 2.9. Typically, you want to be 20s, 30s, 40s as roofers. You'd like to see more of a 1-to-1 ratio. And just to show you kind of what that looks like in your competition, uh, you know, this is Right Way. They're a little bit stronger than you, but as you can see here, they have less do follow um, links, but their links are stronger, and they have less referring domains, but they're because of probably partially their content and those things I mentioned before, they're getting more in terms of ranking on more keywords and getting a lot more traffic. So this is something that you can get to. I don't think it would take too much to get you there, but I think those three tips specifically would really help in getting traffic to your site and to your phone as quickly as possible. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope it's been informative. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions. My contact information is in the email. I also have a link to my Google Calendar. Myself or my business partner Jackie would love to get in touch with you at whatever time fits in your schedule. So with that, have a great day and God bless.